Good morning. It's Friday, April 22nd. Wednesday, at the Group of 20 Financial Ministers meeting, Janet Yellen and the Ukrainian Treasury Secretary or Foreign Financial Minister, or whatever his title is, walked out when the representative from Russia started speaking. And other finance ministers and central bank governors also left the room. That's according to an official who was at the meetings, because this is not a public meeting. And these people who gave this information out, gave it out under anonymity because the event is not a public event. And some ministers and central bank governors who attended the meeting via Zoom or some such other virtual way turned their cameras off when the Russian representative got up to speak. And then later on, the chairman of this committee, a gentleman from Indonesia, said it was inappropriate for these people to leave. It was disrespectful. And you know what I think? I think that Russia should be banned from any international conference, any kind of meeting. They should be isolated. They should be ostracized. This is not a country that deserves any international recognition. This war that they have started in the Ukraine, just because their dictator wants to once again reinstate the Soviet Union, kills hundreds of thousands of people. They should not get any recognition anywhere in the world. Even those who agree with him should abandon him, because this is not what the world is about. Oh, but maybe it is what the world is about in some parts of this world. This man needs to be sanctioned, and the sanctioning of dollars and certain other things is probably not working as well as we would expect it to, because he has continued and continued. Leveling the country is not satisfactory to him. What is he going to do when he takes over this completely destroyed nation? Is he going to rebuild it? I doubt that. He's going to leave it in the wasteland state that he has created. So why should he or any member of his country get any recognition on an international stage? And Joe Biden has come out and said Russia should not remain in G20. Their membership should be revoked. And I agree with him. Their membership should be revoked every place. They should be thrown out of the UN. They should be ostracized. Then maybe the people of Russia will do the proper thing. Maybe they'll elect Navalny, who has been imprisoned and that Putin had him poisoned and everything. And so why hasn't the international community stepped up to the plate? What are they afraid of? Everything they've done so far has been for naught. Now there is a group called the Group of Seven, which does not include Russia. But they released a statement after the G20 meeting on Wednesday saying that international organizations and multilateral forums should no longer conduct activities with Russia in a business-as-usual manner. I would have said something stronger than that. And then they went on to say, we regret participation by Russia in this international forum. We regret their behavior. We regret their presentations in the G20, in any International Monetary Fund and World Bank meetings this week. Russia should not they should not be a part of these meetings. Russia was once a part of what they then called the Group of Eight, but its membership was suspended in 2014, and that's how this became the Group of Seven. And why was their membership suspended in 2014? It was suspended because they annexed Crimea. And here they are, in the same part of the world, destroying the entire country of Ukraine, and nothing is being done by the international community. I will ask that question 100 times. Why hasn't more of the international community stepped up to the plate? Well, many of them maybe depend on Russia and their oil and their wheat, and they're worried about starving. But I'll bet you that many of the countries that support Russia, their people are starving anyhow, because the people who support Russia think like Russia. And we have too many countries in the world that probably think that way and act that way. You know, when you look at the list of governments that exist in the world, there are very few democracies. There are 192 countries and probably somewhere around 40 or 50 democracy, depending upon how you describe democracy. And we're not even sure what a true democracy is like anymore. Our own democracy is not what it used to be. But that's a whole other issue that I've ranted about many times in the past. So I'm looking at this meeting of the G20 and I'm saying, why hasn't the world stepped up? Total ban, total ostracize, no business dealings. Russians are not permitted in any country. Traveling from Russia should become unacceptable. Total shutdown is needed, isolated. And then let's see what happens. Let's see if the people of Russia understand what's going on. We know they're not getting told anything in their media, so more and better and stronger actions must be taken. And I leave you with that this morning. Have a great day. Bye.